The topics we discuss are many.
No story too bold to talk about.
Strictly our own opinions.
But they are opinions from people like you.
Welcome to the Nake'd Podcast.
All I want is for conversation pits to come back. Hey, it's Kielyn.
It's me, Alan, your DM tech guy.
Oh, yeah, it's my turn. It's Norma. Just kidding. I'm just going to roll with that one, guys.
Do it.
She's rolling with that. It's me, Ethan.
And we are the Nake'd Podcast.
So, what you guys do on your Labor Day?
Be lazy, and I guess we get a little shopping in. You know, we got out into the world. We climbed out of our cave.
How was it?
I did not like it. Jeans are so constricting.
Oh.
So she's been like chomping at the bit to like go do something, right? And then so finally like, let's go do something today. And halfway through she's like, can we go home?
I feel that so hard. Feel it so hard.
No, the beginning of the day started with, well, what if we get out today? And my suggestion was we should do an extreme escape with Alan and Norma.
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
4 hours later.
Ooh.
Come on, let's go shopping.
Compromises.
I would have been so down for an extreme escape.
I would never want to leave.
Right.
Well, we did one of those last year, and it was really cool. We were we're wanting to do it with you guys too. So, like, how was it? Like, what? I guess I'm curious. I went out shopping yesterday, and I went to a couple different stores, more than I have in a long, long time. So, like, what was your take on the whole like mask on, mask off, mask on, mask off situation?
Just don't talk to me, and we'll be able to pass each other amicably.
See, I've been out in the world dealing with this, like there's been no break for me, so I've just gotten one of those, like, neck masks you can just pull up and down real quick and easy. So, like, I wear a mask in the store, but I won't wear it outside.
That makes sense.
I'm pissed I lost another earring back because of the masks.
See, that's my soapbox rant right there. I can't wear my dangly earrings anymore. I can't wear my, hoochie hoop earrings anymore. I can't wear, my big earrings that have pretty little sparkles on them anymore because wearing a mask. And I get that it's important, and this is totally a tedious and, topic, but it's just a frustration.
First world problems.
Right?
Can I make a shout out to your I Want to Believe alien earrings? Because those are the coolest ones.
Oh, thank you. I'll post them on my Twitter.
But yeah, no, being out back in the real world, it's weird. Just being around people, it's exhausting. I think being in crowds just in general.
And all the unnecessary lines just cracks me up. Like, oh, you want me to wait in a line with a group of people before I go into your store? Doesn't that kind of counteract all the social distancing things?
Yeah. Alan, actually, you saw it on Reels, or I saw it on TikTok, and it was this guy, he was sitting down to eat at a restaurant, and he took off his mask, and then it cut to coronavirus coming to get him, and he goes, whoa, 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 what are you doing? And the coronavirus is like, what do you mean? What am I doing? You're not wearing a mask. And he says, well, no, I'm eating. The rule is you can't get me when I'm eating without my mask. And I was like, yeah, like, how is that any safer? Like, you're literally putting shit in your mouth that other people have touched or coughed on.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, a lot of the measures are safety rules that when you read them and stuff, you're like, oh, this makes kind of sense. But then you go out in the real world, you're just like, I'm shooting a water gun at the sun,
It's nothing really but a false sense of security.
Yeah.
It's like living in a gated neighborhood.
Like I said, like, if you're going to a store, you ideally, you want to get in and out, touching, and less interaction as possible, right? Well, now they have super long checkout lines. I mean, like 30, 40 people waiting in line to check out. You have to wait in a line to get into the store. You know, like, I feel more bunched up with people now with all these safety rules than I did before. Like, when you go to the Home Depot before, you had like 4 or 5 entrance and exits. Well, now you only have 1 entrance and 1 exit. And it's just, like, spread us out, people.
I can't social distance properly. And I guess, like, you're right. Like, the whole, just the whole thing of you saying, I feel like I'm shooting a water gun at the sun. Like, it seems good on paper, but in actual action, it's not doing anything. Like, if anything, it's making it worse because more people are going out more. I mean, our city, San Antonio, and our mayor had posted on their Facebook, like, hey, like, the mask goes over your nose, or make sure you stay home. Like, COVID isn't over just because you're over it. But these measures are still in place that aren't making it, even better. If anything, we need to be more spread out.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, when I went to the hardware store in, like, between March and April, they only had the 1 entrance, and it really felt like we weren't separated enough. So I agree with Ethan. Like, spread us out. Like, keep all the, like, as many entrances as there are exits. You don't have to limit it to 1 of each, because that sucked. Like, I would park on one side and I'd have to exit on the far end, so I'd have to walk the distance and still pass these people,
or walk through, like, Carnival Gate, or like a carnival gate to Walmart. Like, you have to go through this, like, little loop-de-loop maze shit to get to Walmart.
I don't know. I've really had the ominous feeling, like, we were walking around Ross today, right? And there's still stuff there, but, like, you could say 3/4 of the store is full. Like, that's, if that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, every store you go to, they're getting less and less full. And this is when, I think, people aren't paying attention right now. They think, oh, hey, everything's going to be here. But it's like, no, I think now we're starting to see the impact of the delays and everything now. So, stock up now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, one of my friends, she just moved and she bought a fridge. They're in their new house, I think, like a week and a half without a fridge because it's taking that long for them to come in. And you look for school stuff, webcams, and any sort of electronic, it's taking a lifetime to get here.
Since when did webcams become a school supply? Certainly not in my day.
Yeah, dude.
Right. Those were for failed nurses back in my day.
For what?
Failed nurses.
Oh, I get you. That's fucked up.
Oh, my God.
Some of y'all have it. OnlyFans, don't lie.
No, but I've never really been a traditional girl, and so carrying around a purse today was kind of weird because I got one like a couple of weeks ago, but this was like my first time going out shopping with a purse. And it is, because usually I have like my debit card behind my phone, right? You keep it in your little phone pockets. Mm-hmm. And so bringing it in and out of my purse today, it was such a hassle. I cannot wait until we get those insertable chips where you can just pay for everything with your hand.
Hard no. No. I will never do that.
So it's funny that you say that because I came across this TikTok of one lady, and she had these little bands to get inside her house, like a security. So it's almost like a Disney World Fun Pass. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them. It's just like a silicone band with like a little round, I don't know, object in it, and you can scan it at the park, you can scan it for your hotel, you can scan it to pay. But she has them for her house. So when she has guests over, they have to sign them in, give them a band, and then when they leave, they have to get the band back. And if they don't get the band back, they can activate it. Then I saw another video about this other girl who had certain things in her house locked, and she had one of those microchips between her thumb and her pointer finger. It was inserted into her actual hand, and she used that to unlock things. And she was answering questions about like how it works and how much it costs, which it's pretty pricey. But it got me thinking, like, this has come up a lot. I mean, we even did an episode about it not too long ago about microchips and if we would get them. And I feel like a lot of people are kind of normalizing it. So it's kind of like scary a little bit because I don't want to be chipped. But at the same token, we're already tracked so much as it is. Like, what's the difference? So what do you guys think about that?
It sounds like a real Futurama-esque type situation, you know. Give me my job chip. It is really cool. I want to get behind it, but I can't. I can get behind it in like a business type setup where people are like only supposed to access certain things, but in the like using it in a country that's psychotic, I would never back that. I would never back that.
So I'm the opposite of Alan. I think the way she did it is the only acceptable way because she bought the chip herself. Mm-hmm. She had it implanted by somebody. Mm-hmm. Like, she had full control of the whole situation, it seemed like.
And it's to her
It wasn't
property.
It wasn't like she went to some government agency and they put a chip in her hand, or she went to Microsoft and they put a chip in her hand.
Microsoft's
but there's still branding of it. She bought it off of Amazon.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying. I'm just saying, if it's something you're gonna do the way she was doing it, where she bought everything and then she built the locks for her doors and stuff, like, I guess that would be the acceptable way to do it.
Absolutely,
if you're gonna do
like a personal freedom.
Yeah.
Having it privatized over the government control.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I'm totally down for that usage. Like, if you want to secure your home that way, all for it. But if a government were to come and say, hey, we want to give everyone chips, I'm still not on board. That's all I'm saying.
So what if it was like this? What if the government required a chip, but you manage what information went on your chip? Like, it's up to you to put it in, or like your medical information, your allergies, your blood type, like something like that. Like, you personalize it to you, like you update it, you upkeep it, instead of it being controlled by a third party, whether it's the government or a big company like Google.
Yeah, no, I think it only works if you like just build the system yourself for yourself.
Yeah.
How easily could it be hackable, though?
That's the other thing. I mean, it works on RFC technology, at least kind of like the phones do when you're doing like Apple Pay or Google Pay. I mean, it's the chip that holds the information, it holds the password, and whatever system you built into it that has the algorithm to tell where you have access to. I've thought about this. I've been like reverse engineering it in my brain since I saw it. And the chip, that's all it holds, and you can program on the server end to allow and deny access to wherever. So it should be pretty easily hackable, but it depends on how secure the system is on the other end. So the chip in the hand will get you nothing. It's all in the system behind it.
I think I'm going to need one for when the apocalypse happens and they need to identify my body.
Fair.
I think you're better off with the magnetic system.
No. When a solar flare happens, that'll destroy the magnetic system.
Well, if a solar flare happens, I guess
Yeah,
like, you don't really have too many worries at that point.
It doesn't matter. 8 minutes.
You're right.
Why are we so nostalgic for our childhoods?
I don't know. All I know is that I'm modding a GameCube so I can play all these games off an SD card. And here Nintendo is releasing Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy onto the Nintendo Switch for anyone who has the online subscription.
So does that mean they'll be able to play the games that were on those consoles?
Yep. They'll be able to play them. And they did upgrade some of the graphics to them, so they're smoother. They modified a few things. They edited the soundtrack so they sound crisper. Because
That's cool.
The technology in the Switch now is far, far superior than what was available for those three games. Even the Wii and the Wii U was always speculated as being only slightly more powerful than the GameCube.
Well,
Maybe-
yeah, the GameCube was like top tier in
Yeah.
gaming systems. It just on processing power, it just didn't get games it needed.
I think it was the first console that actually used ATI graphics. So it was using computer grade graphics.
Oh wow, I didn't know
Before
that.
Sony and Xbox decided to use them, I believe. I could be wrong.
But do you remember like when getting a new console and seeing the updated graphics and being like, "Whoa, this is so cool and advanced. We're living in the future, man." And then now you go back to it like playing Mario Party 2 or 3. You're like, "What is this shit quality?" Like 8 pixels.
I'm getting so used to the finer things in life.
I don't remember Mario looking like shit. Why does Lara Croft have pointy
like
boobs?
You have to remember where you came from, okay? You can't ever forget.
You can't forget
I'm
that.
starting to think this is my chance to finally finish Ocarina of Time.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You should.
I'm replaying it right now. I am finishing up the Forest Temple. So I'm not that far in. Catch up.
She's just past the Water Temple.
I'm about to replay the Master Quest.
Oh, cool. I have to catch up then.
I also haven't played in like 2 years.
Yeah, we're waiting
Did you
for her
hate
to
that?
beat that so we can play some Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask is fine. Oh, you're going to love it.
Oh my god, Majora's Mask.
I would love to watch you stream that.
Ooh.
actually.
I'm gonna hate it.
I would say, what if we both get like we catch up to each other and then we stream our place like co-hosting separately?
That would be really cool.
How
See how you guys like do back to
how do you
back.
make that happen with an N64?
All I need is
Tech
I
guys.
They're
just need
converters.
a HDMI to AV converter. It's $10 on Amazon.
I think we already have one.
Yeah, it's real easy. And then you guys can stream it to Discord, and from there we can stream it out on the official Millennials channel.
I'm down. Watch out, guys, for new projects coming up on Official Millennials. If you haven't followed our Twitch yet, you're missing
it.
out.
Yeah. Circular Jerks is on there every Wednesday between 7 and 8 p.m.
Dude, I'm so proud of y'all with Circle of Jerks. Y'all have really built a great community.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love everybody in our Discord. Our Discord fam's the best.
Check the episode description for the Discord link, okay, guys?
So what about Nintendo, Alan?
Yeah, we've been plugging. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited to play these games, both on the original console that they were released on and on the Switch. I haven't played them yet. I haven't had a single moment to actually pick up my Nintendo Switch. I might after this. But everyone who's played them online have said that they're really good. But there are some nuances that were changed out or edited. I didn't go too far into
Well,
them,
on the
and I can't find the post
on the
now.
Nintendo store or like their subscription that they have for the Switch, like where you can play their games, I noticed like on Mario World 3 or Super Mario World, there's one level where you have to like stop these little, I don't know, like slot machine type of thing, but it goes so fast.
Yeah.
Like there's certain things where you can't do like you could in the original game. Like it's not, I don't know, it doesn't like mechanic with the new system.
The mechanics were changed. They had to change them. One of the things that everyone has been complaining about within the Nintendo community is the fact that Mario 64 has never been ported over to another system, and that's because the controls for the Nintendo 64 were so different. They didn't have a way to port it over. Same went for Super Mario Sunshine. The GameCube controller is completely different to the current controller. They didn't have enough buttons to assign to everything, especially with the Wii and the Wii U. Those are hard games to port over, and you had to buy a special controller.
But now with the
guess I never really-
Switch, everybody plays off GameCube controllers or, Xbox style controllers.
That's
so
another
it makes it a
thing.
lot easier.
That's another thing that's been really hard to find. Like, I'm trying to find 4 original Wireshark controllers, the wireless ones. Sorry, not Wireshark. The wireless controller for the Nintendo the GameCube. Sorry. I forgot what they're called. Well, the wireless controller for the GameCube. Those are going for a ridiculously high price, like $200 per controller and receiver. If you buy the controller, you have to either make your own receiver and try to put the whole fucking thing together, which people have done that before, or buy a receiver for like $100.
It's crazy how this is such a commodity now. Like a sought after commodity.
Yeah, that's not even going into the original GameCube controllers, the wired ones. Those are $80 each.
Like Ethan only brings he brings his 64 controller over when we play Mario Party.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I don't do that generic shit. You have to go with the OG.
You really do.
It's true, man.
Yeah.
Those generic joysticks, they're nothing.
They don't stand up.
That's why you're better off rebuilding a original joystick than you are trying to use a new one.
Although the GameCube controller, the aftermarket one that I bought, it's finally I've finally been able to wear it in. It feels nicer.
Break it in.
Yeah, I had to break it in. For a minute. It's finally getting there.
Well, like newer games, like I've never heard of Terra, and I know Kielyn's playing that, and she loves it. So like that's a PC game, right?
Yeah, and honestly, I didn't know anything about Terra when I started playing it. So every time I was watching Circle of Jerks, I always got this notification on my Twitch that says connect your Prime for Prime Gaming. And so I went ahead, connected my Amazon Prime with the Twitch Gaming, and it gave me this like Terra starter bundle. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Well, if it's the starter bundle, I'll go see what the game's about. Well, it turns out it's this open world MMOG, which is like multi something. It's multiplayer, it's open world, so like as I run around it, I can see other people who are also like running around
MMORPG.
in that
That's
same
cool.
area.
Yeah, MMORPG is the acronym you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't know shit.
What does it stand for?
Mass multiplayer online role-playing game.
Hey, I got multiplayer right.
Yeah. I had to think about it for a second.
But it's really cool. So the storyline is what I've been kind of playing along with, and there's this this tree of life, and there are children that are connected with the tree, and they have the sight. Well, as soon as you get there, one of the little girls, she like needs your help, and so this is like helping you like learn how to use the controls and everything. Well, and as you go on, there's a darkness that's falling across the land, and you've actually just joined the army to help kind of set everything right. So they end up like sending you off the island, the tree's island, and into the main world, and you have like the Federation headquarters, and so that's where you go for your quests and everything. And then of course, you have your side quests that you can do. You can do like all of this in whatever order, which is a lot of fun. But sadly, I have reached a main part of the quest where I cannot defeat it without a couple of other people with me, so I'm stuck.
Oh shit, that sucks.
So can you meet people in the game and like kind of rally like a squad or group?
They have these things called guilds that you can build, and that would be like your team. And technically I've been invited to one, but I don't know if I want to join a guild, or I haven't really talked to anybody yet because I'd want to like shop around. Hey guys, what are y'all doing? Okay, maybe not. Hey guys, what are you doing? Ooh, this looks exciting. Whatever.
You're not my group.
Yeah, I need to find my squad.
I get that. I knew a lot of people who played WoW, and they've always talked about their squad in WoW or their team.
Yeah.
Same
I
for
keep comparing it
RuneScape.
to WoW, so I know some people might recognize that gaming format.
I mean,
Jenkins.
people do the same thing for like multiple type of games, like Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Apex Legends, Modern Warfare, Battlefront 2,
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves, yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna
Shout out.
slowly start bullying Norma and Tori, Patreon shout out, into playing Terra.
Like it sounds like something I'll be really interested in. Like I feel like the PC world definitely is better equipped, of course, like Pioneer and multiplayer games like that, because like think about like on Nintendo, like really multiplayer games are kind of in person and not so much like online. Like you can't even get an online update for Mario Party to play, online with
that's all I
your
want.
friends in their houses. Yeah. That's all I want.
Yeah.
So I wish Nintendo would do that. Like, I'm excited about this update that Ellen was talking about, but like, I want to do what fucking Keelan's doing on Nintendo because I love Nintendo. Like, give it to us.
Come on.
And you know
do
they
it.
would be the best system for it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
Honestly, if Nintendo
Like-
gets tied into Discord, that'd be fucking amazing.
Just think about what they're doing with Animal Crossing
Mm-hmm.
and do that with other games.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
so easy.
There you go.
And people would love it. We're like nostalgic as fuck. We're a nostalgic generation. We go and find GameCubes, and you know we're building our whole console collection even like to display.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, that's what Kielyn and Norma should really do in Animal Crossing.
I like Animal Crossing, but it's not the game for
I
me.
love Animal Crossing.
Like it's super cute. I'm not gonna diss it. Like I liked playing it, but I like more of like a plot game. You know, not just kind of
like RPG.
like Stardew Valley is kind of like you. Yeah, like I want to plot. I want to save something. I want to fight a bad guy. You know, I want to be that game.
Give me a really good story with some badass moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And some cute outfits.
Yeah, any game that has some cute outfits and some badass boobs is a great game.
What?
What?
no. What?
I mean, we're not gonna knock the badass boobs,
Yeah, Ethan.
Y'all, my character be looking fine.
right? Snatch.
No, my Sea of Thieves character is looking fine.
He's a woman.
The bearded lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's Ma'am.
It's Captain Ma'am.
sorry.
That's how I referred to him yesterday. Honestly, it was fun playing Sea of Thieves with someone. It was no longer boring, but I realized that I need to work on my ship etiquette. I'm sorry, Ethan.
Well, it's okay. You're used to playing with multiple people.
No, I'm used to playing by myself.
Okay, well, I was trying to give an excuse to your bad behavior, but oh well. Shame. Shame.
Street shame me.
Shame.
Next thing you know, Norma, they're going to be trying to get us on their crew.
You should.
They're completely
Yeah, Ethan already did. He's like, oh, so when's Norma gonna get on Sea of Thieves? And I'm like, oh, I don't have Steam. And he's like, oh, actually, you can play it on the Xbox. And Alan goes, oh yes, you have Game Pass. It's free on Game Pass.
fuck.
You can totally play.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, all right, fine. I'm gonna sink this motherfucker. I don't want that pressure on me.
Hey, it's nothing we haven't done already.
How many times can you sink your boat before they stop giving you one back?
They always give you.
They always give you one back. Just resource limited.
I'm just gonna play that Biggie song that Travis Scott just recently sampled, "Give Me the Loot," and it's gonna play that the whole time. Give me the loot. That's gonna be my pirate ship song when I go attack another ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you being there, if y'all came, we would just strictly be attacking people because we'd have the manpower to actually like battle people.
No, but
You're not going to leave me behind, so getting the water out of the bottom of the boat.
No, but we also have to like work on getting loot so we can get money because we have to buy certain things in order to start doing that kind of stuff.
You know what's
Sounds like slavery with extra
No,
steps.
it's a part of the story.
You know a great way to get stuff?
Yeah.
Sink other ships.
No. Although true.
We lost Alan.
He's gonna put me in the brig the entire game.
I'll walk the plank. Okay, you know what, Alan? If you buy me a suitable pirate hat that I can wear on stream, I will play Sea of Thieves.
I have a pirate hat.
Bet.
I mean,
I'm
I don't
gonna-
have a
A new-
pirate hat.
I'm gonna get us.
A new pirate
I'm gonna
hat.
get us pirate hats.
Kielyn will cosplay as a pirate the whole time.
In my unicorn onesie. Pirate unicorn.
Do it. Yeah, put your unicorn onesie on and then put your pirate costume over your onesie.
That's such a Zula move.
No, it's not.
She wants to match her Pegasus. That's not a Zula move. She wouldn't change herself. Plus, she would spill wine all.
Why is there so many red stains on? Well, this one's blood, this one's wine, this one's blood.
This one was a Cabernet I drank last night. Or hold on.
This is a orc's blood.
No, that's Merlot. That was 2 nights ago.
Well, that wraps up another great episode. Thanks for joining us. Find our memes and other great content on Twitter and Instagram at OG_the Naked Pod.
Run over to our website, officialmillennials.com, and you'll find our wonderful blog, some notes here and there from others, and a link to our Patreon, where for $1 you become a patron.
What do we get out of the $1 patron?
All of Alan's love and respect.
I'm okay with that.
And a handwritten note.
No handwritten note. My handwriting's shitty. While you're on the internet, definitely hop over to our Twitch and Mixer channels. On Twitch, we're Official Millennials. On Mixer, we're Official Mills. We will be trying to do some streaming this summer, so definitely check that out. Maybe we'll have a live show, and I will be doing streaming Mondays and Thursdays over at Mixer and Twitch. My handle is PeachZ90.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you can find all of our episodes with a little extra fun mixed in. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, we love you.
This is an Official Millennials production.